So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mambo number 5 here,
Mambo number 5. I'm assuming that that's me.
aka Diego.
AK Diego. Hi, guys.
So, it's your first time doing a podcast.
Yes, it is.
How does it feel?
Amazing.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah. Just un poquito.
Un poquito, eh? So, just a quick interview before everyone hears your set, listen your set, and like the reason and what inspires you to create that.
Yeah.
So, just give us a little bit of introduction. Who you are, like who are you as an artist?
As an artist. Well, I'm Diego. I'm from Mexico City. I started DJing like around 2 years ago. And I started here in Canada. I have been here for 4 years. And yeah, I just learned. I'm still being a beginner. It's my passion. It's my hobby. And it's what I love to do, usually on the weekends, to share my music. I mean, the passion, what I love to do, and to join people and just engage the community.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like a way to share your music taste in a way that it, like if someone reciprocates that, oh, I like this music,
Yeah.
I like to dance, it's like, okay, now it's like the previous.
Yeah, you're connecting with the crowd.
Exactly.
And it feels pretty well when you are sharing your feelings through the music and making people dance and feel what you are thinking and you have in your emotions, right?
Yeah, it's like having like a connection with people. Like, I don't know, it's a weird
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah, but I feel you.
You feel me?
And you feel me, guys.
Like, what's your inspiration? Like, what drives you to create a set or the big, like, to choose the music that you choose, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. But I would say that my inspiration is I have been always on the music and life and nightlife culture since I was a teenager back at home. And I would say that the inspiration is that I wanted always like damn. Sorry, people, it's Saturday, so my English is gone. But I was always trying to share my thoughts and my vibe with people. And when I got here, I was not able to listen what I was expecting or what I wanted to listen and dance.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can learn and I can start practicing and I can get into the music and probably I will become a DJ. And guess what?
Now you are.
Now I am a DJ.
Now you're a
2
DJ.
2 years later.
I remember the first time, like literally, I remember the first time you touched the mixer that I had at like the
It was
small
at your place, yeah.
the small DDJ 400 that was
Yeah.
legendary for DDJ 400.
Yeah. Also, I would like to add that you and another person that I'm not gonna mention were my inspiration to start playing. I had always that seed in my mind and in my soul to learn and get into the music. I have been surrounded around musicians in my life and in my family, but I have been always an athlete. So, like sports and music are
Yeah.
not related.
Yeah, that's
But you inspired me with the other person, and I was like, okay, these guys can make it, and these guys are pretty talented, so why I cannot try
exactly.
and make it possible, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it was the same for me, bro. Like all my life, I play sports, and whenever I tried to do music, I was the guy playing the triangle because I had zero rhythm,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Yeah.
But like DJing, it's I guess as DJing a producer and producing music, you can take them from the theoretical aspect of like
Yeah.
as like theory of like grabbing everything and like making everything make sense, or
Yeah.
just as a DJ that is just
Yeah.
I like this bass line, I like this sound, just put it together, and if it sounds good, just
Yeah,
so
you're right.
there's two different approach to that. And yeah, I don't know, it just as long as you practice, you're gonna be better than, not better, but like at the same level, because everyone is like, the way I see it is everyone is the same, can be the same. The only difference is how much work you put into that. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just the work ethic.
Yeah, I believe it's yeah. I think as you practice makes the master, and in music it's also a talent that probably everyone has, but you have to develop it.
Yeah, yeah. The ear,
Yeah,
the ear, the
and I mean
music
I'm
taste.
talking on behalf of us because we are Latins, and
Yeah.
I don't want to sound cocky, but Latins we have music in our blood. So sorry, people, but I love everyone. Okay.
Yeah, I have that conversation with Tolly because he was saying like, man, like I never was exposed to this kind of music, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I was more exposed to other type of music, and yeah, I told him, bro, because like I think Latin people, since we are born, the music it's in our culture. Like
Yeah.
we are born pretty much listening to music,
Yeah.
and I don't know, it's in our blood, and that's why like we are just really happy that we're able to share it.
Indeed.
I think. What's your like what inspires you, or what's your thought process of creating a set?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you know everyone is different. Everyone like has a different way to approach it.
Yeah.
So what's yours?
I would say in my first year, I was planning every set. I was
Yeah.
practicing a lot. I had a list of songs, and like it's more depends on the venue that I'm gonna play. Depends on the vibe and how I'm feeling. Like if I'm sad, that really affects. Like if I'm sad, I'm trying to find like what I'm feeling. And what I share to the crowd. So. Basically, the first year I was preparing a set, I was practicing. I had like a list of songs, and I was like practicing every day. But it comes because I didn't have the experience that I can feel that I have right now. So I was like practicing and get prepared every day before a set. But now it's more like how I'm feeling, what I'm vibing, what I want to share with the crowd,
Yeah, exactly.
where I'm playing, right? It's
Yeah.
not the same to play in, I don't know, like hopefully in the future Croatia or to play in New York City. It's different. So
Yeah.
now it will be more affected by the vibes and
The crowd.
the crowd and the place that you are playing. And also, every time I have been changing my likes. At the beginning, I remember my first set. I was playing it was a mix of funky and disco,
Mm.
and now I'm more into the probably minimal. And 2 weeks ago, I was more feeling like really fast house. So I want to try that. Like it's like a roller coaster. I'm just trying different stuff. So yeah, I would say it depends on how you are feeling.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different factors, but at the end, it's just you have a sound. Like every time
Yeah.
that I hear you play, it's not the same
And it's
style.
like my signature.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the same kind of genre, but like it's Diego's
Yeah,
sound,
yeah.
And I think
Yeah, you're
Daniela,
right.
Tully, everyone
Everyone,
in our
yeah.
group is like we have our own signature
Yeah.
sound. So
Yeah, you are right. You can play different stuff, but you can be a blind person and you will know that, okay, I bet that that's Daniela, or I bet that that's Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, that's what makes an artist unique in a way, the way
Yeah.
they mix, and that's the art. At the end of the day, that's
Yeah.
the art of DJing. So like right now, like you've been DJing for 2 years.
Yeah.
Time flies,
I
It's
know.
like,
I know.
like it's. I was looking at my SoundCloud the other day too, and I realized like the first set that I put live, it was
Yeah.
3 years ago. I was like, it feels
Yeah.
like it's been so long. Like I don't know, it's just like a weird.
And did you have time to listen to it?
No, but
No?
I want to listen to
Okay,
it.
because I found my first set on SoundCloud and I was scared to listen to it.
And it's like-
Because if you're listening, it's like, oh damn, did
No.
I did I do that? Like
Yeah.
all the mistakes and yeah,
And now you have a different approach, but like
exactly.
sometimes I listen to my old sets and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot that this song I had this song and this song is really good. And
yeah.
then so it's good to go back in the past.
Yeah.
So for you right now, what's been your favorite gig so far? Like the one that you had the most fun?
Mm.
I probably already know which one was it.
You?
I probably know.
Uh, I have a few for sure. Um, but I would say there is one that it was the Pride Month at
Okay.
Craft Beer Corner, and so also I mentioned that place. Hopefully you can sponsor us at some point. uh, that's my favorite spot to play to DJ. So I love you guys. They are pretty good hosts. And yeah, it was the place was full, and I can I don't know why it was my favorite, but like I was feeling it. I was so happy. I
Everyone was
was
dancing
enjoying
in
it.
the
It was when I
tables.
was dancing in the table, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and it was the first time that I came back from New York, and in New York I did my research for 7 hours New York music or a playlist of 7 hours. So I was like really, really, really ready to play a set. But yeah, I would say that was my favorite one. Which one did you think it was my favorite one?
The one at the
The
boiler
boiler room. That
bar.
was pretty good. But I was
It was really fun, bro.
yeah, it was
There
really
was a
fun.
lot of people there,
Yeah, that will be in my top three
and
for
everyone was
sure.
vibing.
Yeah,
Everyone was
exactly.
like,
Yeah, I know,
it
and also
was
my musical selection was pretty good.
it was good. Yeah.
But I don't know, like, it's different when I'm playing at Craft Beer Corner. I'm like in my bubble, and I'm feeling more confident. And when I'm playing at Babas, and it's like a big event, and I don't know, it's different. The vibe, like I was feeling pretty confident, but sometimes I don't know if it has happened to you, and probably I think for everyone, it will be the same. You are feeling like observed, and you are feeling like nervous, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Like I was like talking to Daniel about this, that like the first 2 seconds before you start playing, like it's like you forget how to DJ.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh, like what do I do now? And then you put the
Yeah,
song, cue the
yeah.
song, press play, and then it's like, okay, now
Yeah.
you feel the vibe, you feel the groove, and then you're
Yeah.
like, okay, you start.
Something funny that happens to me when I'm DJing, I have ADHD. So sometimes I'm just like tripping with the music that I'm playing, because usually I'm playing songs that I love to play, and I'm just enjoying it. And then I'm seeing the track that it's playing, and I'm like, oh, damn. I have to play the next one, right? Like I have to start mixing. I'm the DJ, because bro, I'm closing my eyes, and I'm just feeling it. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I have like
No, no, it's okay,
okay,
it's
okay,
okay.
okay. Oh fuck. I have like 30 seconds left. So yeah, you're right. You're forgetting your skills sometimes, but sometimes when you are killing it and the crowd is vibing, and the energy is up, bro. Like I'm doing stuff that I have never done when I'm practicing or ever in my life. Like I'm, doing transitions, or playing with the trims, or playing with the effects, and then sometimes I have like three or two songs at the same time, and I'm like, it's just like the energy gives you power.
The adrenaline rush
Yeah.
of like yeah, it's a weird
Yeah.
it's a weird feeling, but it's like an addiction.
Yes,
'Cause
it
it's
is.
like that's like another
In a good way.
What? Yeah.
In a good way.
One of my favorite gigs too was the first time that we played together.
Yeah.
And that we filled the place that CBC was
Oh, it was packed.
packed. That
Yeah.
we couldn't.
CBC, it's Craft Beer Corner. Sorry, people. Just
The guys.
we,
are a
we
beauty
call
there.
it CBC here in Charlotte, PI. Okay, not the news.
I wish.
I wish.
But yeah, that one was fun. Like it was our first time playing.
It was
in that
real-
place too, I
yes.
think, and then we filled it, like at least that place. I think the capacity is like 80, 75, something like that.
Yeah.
I guess there was like 100 people there. Like you couldn't even move.
It was full capacity, no 100.
Yes, for legal reasons.
For legal reasons.
You're the first person I'm gonna ask you this question
Yeah.
because I think you have a lot of projects in mind. Like, well,
Probably.
what projects you have upcoming for, as an artist?
So I have a project called Groovy Club with you and Valeria. So we organize small events to engage the community and to bring like a party and fun moments with the community that likes dancing and connect with more people, which I really love. So we are working on different projects for the upcoming summer for sure. Also, I got into the jazz house like for the last 6 months. So I have been talking with different places here in Charlottetown,
Yeah.
and I'm just like securing some dates on. Usually, I love playing jazz house on Fridays. From 7 to 9, just like to have jazz in the background, people moving shoulders, getting drinks, probably dinner, and share my vibe. But yeah, I have different projects of jazz house and that kind of thing in different places. I cannot say the places yet until I'm securing that deal. And yeah, I have more gigs coming.
The
I-
Corner Club with Diego too.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
This
You,
guy
you were
is-
waiting. You were waiting for that. Yeah.
This guy is everywhere. Like
Yeah, I love
everywhere.
Yes, I love new ideas, right? And one thing that I have it's probably I'm workaholic. As I said, this is my hobby, and I work for a soccer club, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, I have the corner club at Craft Beer Corner. I love that spot, so I went with them and I broke the idea, and they liked it. So the vibe there, it's to go with your friends, get a few drinks, have like good music, DJ in the background, and we are working on bringing like new cocktails, right? Also, I had a few kitchen fire in the kitchen was called Dacha Valerie. Hello. Dacha, it's a small French Caribbean restaurant at Founders here in Charlottetown as well. And yeah, the idea of that place, it was like I was DJing in the kitchen while he was cooking and attending people. I was playing in the kitchen, getting content and making, like just vibing. That's like
Yeah.
that's one of my goals. Like I just want to share, and probably you will listen this the whole 30 minutes or the whole
Yeah.
podcast. I have said this all this time. I just want to share my feelings, my emotions, and the vibe that I want to bring to PI.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, what will be your dream location to play?
Where?
Here in PI. Here.
Here in PI.
Well, not because there's not many great options. Like there is, but like not like. Well, what?
It's a small
This is-
place.
yeah.
Let's be clear. If people from around the world are watching us or listening to us, where is gonna
Both.
be? Oh,
You too.
both. Okay. It's a small place. It's a small town. I would say I would love to play at Slaymakers. Slaymakers. Take a
That's-
note.
Playmakers.
Write my name, okay? Yeah, I would love to play there like minimal or jazz house,
Nice.
and probably I have more. I cannot remember if I have another venue that I wish to play there. But for sure, one of my venues that it's in my bucket list or my dreams or in my dream list places to play will be New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, New York
Oh,
City.
yeah.
Yeah, I had.
You already have a contact there. No?
Yeah, I met good. Like I met a few DJs in New York and one manager of a really really good nightclub in New York City. So if you have a chance, go to Outer Heaven. It's that venue. It's insane. Like it's beautiful. The sound system, it's from another planet. So yeah, that will be one of my dreams. I had the opportunity to play in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I went in December, and I played in one speakeasy, and then I played in one sushi bar that like when it's like on the weekends and when it's night. They are bringing DJs, and basically you are playing around people, getting sushi, drinks, but also you can stand up and
Yeah,
you know, like like they are getting the vibe.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like the experience was, you know, it's different.
Yeah, of course. Like even like
They are
the
more
crowd
exposed.
reaction. the
Yeah,
crowd
exactly.
reaction.
Even the interaction, even like how they are feeling it, and they have been exposed to that kind of activities or events for a while, right?
Yeah, forever, probably.
Yeah,
since
exactly.
you were
Yeah,
born,
yeah.
right? So
But that's our goal. That's why we have Groovy Club
that's yes.
to bring that to PI Charlottetown, and at some point we will reach that.
Yeah, pretty soon. Like, what would you say to someone that is starting onto, or to your younger self as a DJ? Like, okay, I'm starting. You know, because like you already have people that approach to you and are like, oh, I want a DJ, or I want,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So what would you tell them? Like, what's
I would tell them like, first you have to define if it's your dream or if it's something that, or if it's your passion, because it's different. In my case, it's my passion,
mm-hmm.
but I know people that it's their dream and they want to
Yeah.
dedicate their life for this.
Yeah.
So I would that would be my advice, like just be sure what this is for you. And then I would tell them, never give up.
Yeah.
Just practice and go for it. If you're nervous, go for it. If you are playing in front of 50 people, go for it. That's the best. That's the best exam for yourself. You know, like when you're in front of people and you're playing and you're having mistakes. You know, like,
Do you remember when was the first time that you play live? How were you feeling?
yeah, I was sweating a lot. Yeah, I was.
It was the first time that you play ever live.
Craft Beer
at
Corner.
Craft Beer Corner?
Yeah,
And there was a lot of people.
I know.
And we were making the band, so it was.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. I have had that skill in myself for a while. Like I love getting attention. and I love to talk with people and you know, when I was a kid, not in the music scene, but in like being an athlete and always being in those kind of like sports, I'm used to talk in front of people and
I'm performing under pressure.
Exactly. I'm good like controlling the pressure,
I think that's what.
and it's pretty important.
I think that the sports, especially competitive sports, help you a lot. Is to deal,
Yeah.
like how to deal with pressure and how to deal with whenever something's going
For
wrong
sure.
and stuff. So I think
Yeah.
that's a switch in the mindset of like,
Yeah.
okay, now I have to figure out, because you know,
Yeah.
like you don't have any other option.
Yeah, but I'm still sweating.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
And I'm still, you know, like feeling nervous every time.
Yeah.
It's just like
And
you need that push.
And probably more whenever you went to Mexico City and stuff, because it's like, okay, it's a new crowd, it's
Exactly.
new equipment. It's
Yeah,
like,
I didn't know what they were expecting from me, and I had more pressure because
yeah,
they didn't meet or they didn't know the you know, like Diego as a DJ.
yeah.
So I don't know, like I didn't know how what was, or yeah, like how was the best approach to that crowd. It was just like flipping a coin to the air, and I was like, okay, let's go.
But you did you, and then everyone loved it.
Yes,
and that's it,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's-
it was pretty good actually.
I think at the beginning you just get into your head of, oh, am I gonna do it right? Am I gonna?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then-
Thanks to my friends from Santo Group. A lot of
That's great.
mentions, bro. Like
Yeah.
you are getting sponsors everywhere.
Hopefully we get sponsors, we get money, so we can start throwing better
Yeah.
events, bigger parties. You know,
Yeah, that will be amazing.
growing the projects.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram. It's Diego Orozco Dor, underscore at the end, and SoundCloud Diego Orozco. Probably you are like, wait, Orozco. Yeah, Orozco. And you can leave my
Yeah. I'm
social
gonna put
media
it somewhere over there.
here. So if you're not a graphic designer and you're not good at editing videos, it will be here.
I know, and it's any other thing that you want to share with everyone that is gonna see, like this podcast has like I think billion streams already. So
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. That's good. No, just keep doing it, keep killing it. Be brave, and Vizca Barça, okay?
this guy, it's FIFA boy.
FIFA hoy. Yeah. Peace and love. Adiós. Los quiero mucho, amigos. Bye bye. Sayonara.
Thank you for coming.